welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And to my new subscribers, I welcome you. And for those of you that's watching this video for the first time, welcome. Today we are going to be making some Alfredo, pesto Alfredo, but we are going to be using spinach fettuccine. Freshly made, okay? I get it at the farmer's market. They make this every day, okay? So this is a freshly made pasta. So we're going to be making that today. Now, if you can get this freshly made spinach pasta at in your area, they sell veggie pasta. And if you don't, and I will go over with you in case you can't get this, I will go over a substitute for you, okay? So if you give Auntie a moment, they're going to flip and a swim, and we're going to get started, okay? Oh, and it has chicken in it too. Okay, first I have my water already over here in a large pot boiling with some oil in it, because this is fresh pasta. So, you know, the way you do this pasta is differently than what you would do that box pasta that you get at the store. I have some already cooked grilled chicken strips by Tyson. These oven ready. I just cut them up a little in other smaller chunks. So what we're going to do, I'm going to be using some traditional basil pesto. This is the brand that I use because it doesn't have nuts in it, because my daughter's anaphylactic. So this is her dish, so she loves it. I'm going to be using some jarred Alfredo sauce. This is my go-to brand here, so I'm going to be using some jarred Alfredo sauce, but I'm going to dress this up, and I'm going to show you what you can do to amp this up. I'm not making any today. I have my oregano, I have my salt, my pink salt, I have some peppercorn, and I have some olive oil. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to show you. I'm going to get my chicken sauteed in this pesto. And I'm waiting on this water to get to boiling, come to a boil, so I can start getting the pasta in. And I'll show you how I'm going to get this pasta in, okay? Okay, I'm going to get my, the pesto is in olive oil. So I'm going to get this down. And I'm going to set this to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute my chicken in this. I'm going to saute my chicken in this. I'm going to add a little oregano, because there's no oregano in there. There's probably is some, but add a little extra. Your salt, season your salt to taste according to what you like. Fresh ground pepper. We're going to get this all tossed in really well. Get our chicken all good and seasoned with the pesto. And this chicken is already cooked, so what you're actually really just doing is getting this getting seasoned with the oregano, cooking down that dried oregano and that pesto sauce. And I'm going to let this sit a little bit on top of the heat. Take out my little crumbs. Sit there. Gonna leave that alone. Be right back. Okay, I have the chicken is all nicely cooked. It's already cooked, but you know it's all well seasoned. So I'm gonna put this back into that bowl, and then I'm gonna start dropping the pasta. Okay, we're gonna get started on pasta. Now, if you don't, this pasta can be frozen. It can be frozen, so, and you have to keep it in the refrigerator, guys, until it's, you know. So what you do, you just can't drop it in, thump. You know, you have to drop it in, actually one strand at a time. One strand at a time. Yes, one strand at a time. And you stir. You give it a stir. Make sure, because this pasta will stick. I'm going to show you what I'm doing here with this first bundle. And I probably won't even need the other two, but I definitely will be using this entire first two. They used to have one that was like sun-dried tomato. I missed that one. They don't make that one anymore. But they make the wheat, the stone wheat. I don't like that one. I've been curious though to make my own pasta, but I never have. But I don't have to do that, and I can go to the farmer's market and get it. If I want fresh pasta like that, I can just go up there and get it. And I like this because, like I said, they make it every day. Every morning they make their pastas. They make their pastas, their pizza doughs. I just love it up there at that DeKalb Farmers Market. For those of you that live locally, and if you live close to Atlanta, it's not in Atlanta, but I don't live in Atlanta either. But it's in DeKalb County, and I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. But that's why I like to get my meats, because I don't have to worry about a lot of the hormones and stuff. Hormones and all this weird stuff. And you see, as I'm dropping them and stuff, I'm continuously stirring to make sure. And same thing, you cook this al dente too. Al dente. They have, but you know, they have this one I'm really curious about. It's made with beets. Now I do want to try that because I like beets. I do want to try that one. So I'm just showing you guys how it's cooking this fresh pasta. You just can't just throw it in like, you know. It is a little tedious when you're dealing with fresh pasta. Now just imagine if I bought the spaghetti. This is the way I do it, because I remembered when I did drop it in like that, when I first started buying this pasta, not, you know, had to learn, you know, like, oh, drop it in separately. That's what the lady told me. I said, when I went back up there, I told her that pasta stuck. She said, yo, you have to drop it in separately. You just can't just throw it in like you do that box pasta. And see, you can smell the spinach. You can actually smell the spinach in here. I think I'm gonna go with one more. Be right back. Let me get this one out of the way. I changed my mind. I went on just threw the whole pack in. You know, she can share. I can give someone else. So see how it's coming along. See, that's what I mean about you dropping it in separately. Because if I had thrown this, I would just put it in like that. It would have stuck all together, and it wouldn't be pretty. It'd be just a big glob of mess. Like I said, learned that a long time ago about fooling with that fresh pasta. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I did tell you, in case you can't find this Spanish pasta, you can use the tricolor pasta or any other vegetable pasta. And what you can do, you can add some frozen spinach to your chicken and saute. You can turn into that superpower, but just make sure you get some pesto, okay? Definitely you'll get that pesto. My pasta is almost al dente. So what I'm going to do, I got one out. I'm going to bring it over here and try it. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is turn this off. And I need to take it off this heat to stop that process. Okay, we're going to elevate this jar sauce, okay? We're going to add some butter to a pot. Put this butter in there. And let that get on down all nicey, melty, melty. You're going to get this melting. I'll let this melt down. Be right back. Okay, I'm using, this is 3 jars. Okay? 3 jars. Now, don't do like your mamas and grandmamas and aunties probably used to do. Add water and shake it. Don't do that. Do not do that to auntie's recipe, okay? Don't add water to this jar. You ain't stretching nothing. Okay? And this is what I do. I take some fresh Parmesan cheese. And I put that in there. Fresh Parmesan cheese. Elevated. Some fresh Parmesan. Get that melted in there. That's what I do with that. If you can, not the shredded one in the bag. Get the fresh. You can get find the fresh Parmesan cheese, or you can get the freshly grated Parmesan Romano. You just keep stirring this down. You're gonna melt this down. And you know these Alfredo sauces in the jar, they just don't do right. They kind of skimpy on that black pepper. And we all know that black pepper is what sets that Alfredo sauce apart. You know, so that sets it apart. And we're gonna stir this, and I'm gonna stir this and get this cheese all nicey, melty, melty. And this is how you elevate that Alfredo sauce. You can add Swiss cheese to it too, because you really want to make some homemade Alfredo sauce. It's Swiss cheese cream. But first you make your roux, of course, you know. So I'm going to simmer this down. And I'm going to add I'm going to add a little heavy cream. Since I found it. Just add a little bit of heavy cream, just a little bit. And you can tell that cheese is starting to melt down in here. Okay. I'm going to turn this heat off. And what I'm going to do now, I'm getting ready to drain my pasta. Drain my pasta. And I'm going to bring my pasta back in here. And I'm going to add that to it. Then I'm going to add my chicken. And I'm going to add a little bit more of that pesto. Okay? See the cheese? See the difference? How that sauce looks now versus the than pouring it out the jar, just throwing it on your food. Add some cheese to it. It makes it so much richer, makes it more creamier. Okay, we're going to add our pasta. Oh, look at there. We're going to add our pasta. We're going to get our pasta all curled up in here first. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Caitlin likes lots of sauce. Lots of sauce. She is a sussy girl. Okay, where's the gonna add the chicken. I added a little more pesto to this. And while I'm waiting on that broccoli to finish steaming, so I'm waiting on the broccoli to finish steaming. This is a lot of pasta in here. It looks like it just overflowed with sauce, but look at this. It's a lot of pasta in here. So just waiting on the broccoli to finish steaming. Be right back. All right. 2 bags of broccoli florets. All her favorite goodies. Alfredo, chicken, pasta, spinach, and broccoli. Superfood. Turned into superfood. Okay, so here we go. We got our spinach pasta, our spinach Alfredo with some pesto. So this is it. Here's our finished product, guys. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. So we're going to spoon some of this up. And I'll bring it a little close up. You know, you can freeze this as well. You know, you can freeze this. And I'm going to be serving this up with these Cheesecake Factory rolls. Yeah. These Cheesecake Factory rolls. I'm going to be serving this up with that. So I'm going to butter that. Toast it a little bit. And be right back. And so I'm going to take these. And I'm going to take what I'm going to be using is this chamois garlic butter. So I'm just going to put a little bit in between it. And just put it in the toaster oven. That's it. And just let it toast a little bit. Family, here we are. She got her toasted bread. Got a little garlic butter on the inside. Here we are, nieces and nephews. Delicioso! Thank you guys for tuning in to this video while I made this pesto spinach pasta Alfredo fettuccine. So it's a long name, but basically it's chicken Alfredo made with pasta, freshly made spinach pasta. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. So until the next upload, hugs and kisses to each of you. Hit that like button, subscribe button. You can share if you want to. You know, Auntie loves sharing. Love it. So be you, but be one thing by being you. Go be great being you. Until next upload, I will see you guys later. Bye.